free ice cream. Right, okay, if you don't know, I'm Danny. For my sins, I'm a councillor, but not for my sins. I'm going to vote against all these closures today. Can I ask you all a question? Right, this is part of our education. We're all at class today at the City Chambers. Who is Stephen Purcell's employer? Who's the Labour councillor's employer? Right. Who are all the opposition parties' employer? Okay. So who are we all going to vote today? Let's vote. Us, aye. We wish. I'm based in the Ward Southside Central, out in the sacred south side of Govan Hill, and we're over here, Victoria Primary Nursery, and just say we all witnessed the Victoria 5 who came out of the school at 8:15 after occupation. Now I know a lot of people around Glasgow have a bit of a problem with the behaviour of parents going into schools and going on rooftops. Well, I don't think that compares any way whatsoever if we dare see the sight of closed schools around this city in September and in August when the schools go back. What a sight we will have in our communities, what effect it will have in local shops, what effect it will have in the local communities, and what effect it will have on our children, having to travel new distances down the Maryhill roads, along the Calder streets, where no air quality assessments have been taken, no proper transport assessments have been taken. I got lots of replies at the last minute yesterday, and I'll be raising them at the council meeting today. This is not over by a long shot, and that proves with the numbers that people are here today. Let's get it straight. I can speak to the majority of all the opposition politicians. We were totally against this original consultation that we saw as a flawed consultation. I'm going to stand up in that City Chambers today with proposal 3, which is Victoria Primary. On that first consultation paper is not Victoria Nursery class. When we get the response papers, on that paper is Victoria Nursery class. They missed it out. As in they missed out 101 other things that were not on the original consultation papers. That is shoddy amateurism, and you do not deserve that as employers of these people in here. That was quite a long one to get round. But what we are seeing here is, as I said at the first meeting, no wonder there is an apathy towards politicians and politics. This just mean less and less will turn out in the next elections, or maybe this will mean more people will actually turn out and vote against you know who after what happens here today. Okay, so listen, I'm just going to finish off. I'll be really honest with you, I'm totally nervous with this today. I've been in lots of frontline situations over 20 years, and lots of campaigns, etc. and all that. But when I'm in there, surrounded by the politician, inverted commas, I'll be honest with you, it's not a pleasant place to be. And that's because, it's not because I'm not scared of him, it's because I feel I can't have a voice for this voice in there, and that is totally undemocratically wrong. Okay, mate. Sure. Alright. Don't do that to politicians because they get an ego, right? And I don't like egos. Okay, what I will do is, right, I'm genuine guy, I'm going to take your energy and I'll do my goddamn best in there today. Thank you very much for being who you are! Save our schools! 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 Give me a bag. I've got a bag carrier. Thanks very much.
I came here today to do something at Wheatley House today, and I came round to speak to all of you, and I'm sensing that this is a really emotional day. There are people, everybody's been angry for weeks, but there are people getting really quite distressed today. And what I want to say to you is that whatever happens in there today, you're not going to walk away happy. We know that. But this is not the end, and that's not empty rhetoric. I have been involved in so many campaigns where people say it doesn't matter, at the end of the day when the decision's made, we will continue, and then they don't. This is totally different. I know this is different because there are so many other things that we can do to progress this campaign. So my message to you today is, don't get upset about it. You know in advance how they're going to vote. You just heard Richie say that the Labour Party have been whipped to vote with their group. So you know what the outcome is. What I'm saying to you is, don't give up. Is what I'm saying to you. Don't give up.
Save our schools! 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 Save our schools!
We have run, the parents have run fantastic campaigns right across the city, and some of the parents that I've been working with are the parents at Victoria Primary School, and they've just asked me to put right something that's been in the press this week. I think it was online articles about their fantastic occupation on Monday, and when they came out, there was criticism in the press that they were in that school without having been disclosure checked. Well, that's a lie, because 4 of them, and there we have your disclosure certificate. Thank you very much. And I'm getting really sick to the back teeth of hearing parents being criticised, being told that they've ruined campaigns because they've protested. Well, that's what a campaign is all about. It's about doing your rooftop protests, about occupying the schools. Nobody has broken the law. Everybody has campaigned peacefully. The only people who should be ashamed of themselves are the Labour law in there. And the reason I'm saying to you that this is not over is because I don't believe that that consultation was fit for purpose. And I can't explain, I can't give you details right now, but we've been working for the last few weeks with parents, with lawyers, and with an equalities expert, and we've got reason to believe that we can push for this consultation to be stopped. I cannot get your hopes up on this, but I will be able to tell you in the next couple of days where we're moving forward with this. But I actually believe that we have a very good case for halting this entire process. So in the end, if we manage to do that, it doesn't matter what they vote in there today, because if we're successful with this, they'll have to start the whole thing all over again, and this time they'll have to do a meaningful, proper consultation. And this time, if they do start it all over again, I think they'll have the sense, because you've told them that you're not going to put up with this anymore, you're not going to put up with the way they treat you. And I honestly believe if we manage to push this through, then it doesn't matter what they do today, they won't get it so wrong next time round because they'll be too scared to.